Hello Soldaten and welcome to our December balance preview. This will include all of the changes up to 1.7. We will mention only key things and briefly how will they impact key gameplay of every faction which is included in this balance. Note that this will not last 30 to 50 minutes as you can see, but it will be just a short guide and short review of changes which we are to see. I will include all of the necessary information which are relevant for you to need to know before you are entering into the battle. British and Soviet faction will be merged into one video because they don't have much of a changes in them. So let's go straight in. Soviet army changes are: this anti-tank gun will have now 4 barrage shots instead of 6 from its ability. This will reduce the firepower of it and make it a bit more balanced. Next change is IS-2 heavy tank. IS-2 heavy tank is now 20-man pop cap. This will balance its value on the battlefield and it will force Soviets to build around IS-2 if they are to get it instead of just massing their shit. Change number 3 is that IL-2 Strafe, which we usually saw being used a lot, especially that ability to run around battlefield, its damage now is reduced, so that way your units will just mostly get suppressed and not instantly killed when IL-2 is strafing over you. Last change is that we see some Conscript getting nerfed with their anti-tank packages. Their anti-tank packages were really devastating against German light vehicles, on which Germans sometimes do rely a lot, especially because they cannot contain the horde of allies. This way, they are balancing this so that they are not instant death sentence for light vehicles when found, but they have a slightly higher chance of survival. Next up are the Brits. So officially, Relic is saying that they are underperforming early game, and that way they are buffing their vehicle capability so that they can deal with the opponents. I strongly disagree with that, and I'll tell you later on my argument, but first let's go into the changes. So Carrier and EAC are buffed. Carrier now costs less to upgrade, and it will provide a slight buff for its damage. Also, AC now can slow vehicles much more efficiently because they don't need veterancy to use their special ability. Also, changes are that forward assembly point, now to upgrade to medics, will not use your manpower, just ammo to get. Commandos now will cost 370 manpower instead of 400 as they did before. And finally, infantry section will now not receive defensive bonuses when they are in cover, only offensive. Now my argument for Company of Heroes and Relic's argument that the Brits were underperforming early game. I strongly disagree, just because of these bonuses which they get. But it is yet to be seen while we are playing, are those infantry section, will they be melted down or will they be able to sustain damage? So far, they were more than enough to sustain any damage, and more sufficient enough to kill any opponent they face while they are in cover. Not to mention 5-man squad with 2 Bren guns. If you liked this video or found it helpful, maybe you should consider subscribing, liking and sharing this with your friends. You can also check the other thing on my channel and other reviews for other factions as well down below in a description section where the link will be posted. So thank you Soldaten and see you soon.